first carry here for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Second and 11. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. They're going to look to throw. And got his man complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check Mega.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Second down and 4. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, they would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
That was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Robinson. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Robinson will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete bat. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll roll him out right. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's taken inside his own 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards to pick up there. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. It's complete to Robinson. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal. It's the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Dolphins nothing. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Moore, the man in motion. They'll look to throw. Out left and complete to Thornton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And the Bears first down.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second and 4. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. That's complete right around the 8. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ready.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Stop. 17. Check man. Ready.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Santos' kick is up and through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going.
Now a hit and a loose football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get ready. Get.
Moore, the man in motion.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And that is not fooling anyone.
He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and have that what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears.
A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
16 yards on the play. It's now
Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Dolphins Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. From his end zone, Wilson. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the save. Now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. Powering his way forward. Touchdown, Bears. Brian Robinson Jr. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now it's Wilson. The return man, Wilson. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
2 and now on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
On second down, a run by Achane.
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return.
And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
52 blaster. Ready.
Looking to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Kari Blasingame.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears had 6 to their lead.
Santos now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, Wilson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a...
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right side here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Second and 2. A short throw to Ingram. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Bears first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hurry, hurry. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Ready.
Now a second and 10.
Ready. Yellow.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Come on, set.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
From his end zone, Wilson.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, they got him again. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 43. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Let's go now. Blue strike. Faster, faster. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Blaster, six. Pause red. Black shot. Hut, hut.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here. That is caught. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
They go quickly here out to Moore. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A give to the fullback on the dive.
And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Take him out. Here we go, set. Drill green. Steel black. Green jack.
They'll look to throw. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now the point after try for Santos. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bears 48, Dolphins 14. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Inside the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From his end zone, Wilson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deep.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't, and also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys, but being down this big, you also